This is meteorologist Mark Molnar for February 27th, 2013. Right now you're seeing a picture, or actually a video, quickly taken this afternoon. Portions of the front of MeteoMark Studios here, outside in the front yard. And basically you see ponding of water. This is a lot of water. It's about a couple inches deep, probably 4 or 5 inches deep. The last time there was water like that in this yard was right before the Great Flood of 2011, September 7th. So you can see we had a lot of rain, plus the ground is still relatively frozen, and that's the kind of things you're getting. You're getting a lot of ponding of water. So that is exactly what's happening around the southern tier of New York, the Susquehanna region of New York, most of northeast Pennsylvania and down through eastern Pennsylvania. And of course, here's the current map. We have the low pressure right over New York City, buzzing off to the northeast. It's kind of really dry slotting the northeast to the mid-Atlantic at this point. Most of northern New England, that's where you're getting the heavy snow, 8 to 12 inches. New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine, those areas will likely see additional snow accumulations. Here across the Ohio Valley, we have an upper level low here across Michigan, and that's going to dive southward and keep snow showers and rain showers. Rain showers during the day and snow showers during the night in the forecast across the mid-Atlantic and then portions of the northeast. And here out west, things really continue to remain very mild and very dry at the current moment. That could change towards the weekend here. We'll get right into that soon. Here's liquid precipitation totals here, and of course bullseye across Maine here. That's upwards of an inch. That's about 10 inches of snow if you do the 10-to-1 ratio of snow. Here across the Florida Keys in South Florida, about a half-quarter inch. And then here in the Pacific Northwest over the next couple of days, that's where we're going to see 2 to 3 inches of liquid equivalent. And those snow levels could be tumbling down a little bit, but not near those 1,800 feet that you saw a couple of days ago. You'll likely see them more in the 3,000 to 4,000 feet range. But there will be a warming trend out west that I'll get into shortly. NAO index, that's continuing negative. We're pretty much leveling off here, and that will continue, that trend, until later in March. Then we could hint positive. Arctic Oscillation, AO index, that is the thing that's really going to go off the chart about March 5th and March 6th, and I'll get right into the details of March 5th and March 6th. Let's take a look at 2 snapshots of the Euro model. This is not the entire Euro ensemble. This is showing development near the east coast of Florida, and then tracking it up the east coast for March 5th, 6th, and 7th. And the details are sketchy because most models aren't even predicting this at this point, and most of the Euro ensembles right now are not predicting it. The Euro model itself, we have a few 0Z and 6Z runs, even the 12Z run, hinting at something coastal, but then later on it kind of loses it out in the Atlantic. So right now the details are very sketchy. The models are not really catching on to this blocking pattern. And let's take a look at the scenario that we'll be looking at. A diving jet stream here in the eastern portion of the country, and you'll see this very big Arctic blast coming down through the eastern portion of North America, and then you'll see the jet stream kink up towards the northeastern part of North America, towards Greenland, and this is where we'll see a big, huge block form. And there's many of you that have been hinting, seeing on the later models, and I saw them this afternoon too, of anywhere from 1050 to 1070 millibar high pressure over Greenland by this time period, mid to latter portion of next week. So we'll continue to watch that. I'm not sure how true that is at this point, but we'll continue to keep our eyes on that. But the scenarios are either up the coast, which right now we're not so certain, and then out to sea, and then hugging the southeast coast out to sea. It almost looks like somebody in the southeast, no matter what, could see something, but right now it's a little too early to tell. Let's take a look at those temperatures that we'll be setting up the next 4 days anyways. We have the initial shot of cold air, not very cold though, behind this low pressure system. Watch this warming trend out west here, 60s and 70s in California, even the Napa Valley hitting the mid to high 60s. And then we have this warming trend here a little bit across the southeast, but then we get some reinforcing shots of cold air. By the weekend, that will be the coldest part, Saturday and heading on into your Sunday across the northeast, where we could get down into the mid to high 20s for much of the upper mid-Atlantic region and extending into New England. And then even the upper Midwest here, mid to high 20s for highs approaching 30. It could be a lot worse, though. I'm meteorologist Mark Molnar. Like us on Facebook at MeteoMark. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Here's a 4-day forecast for my hometown viewers from Binghamton to Elmira and all of the northern tier counties of Pennsylvania, the northern Poconos, and the western Catskills.